And we are back. Sorry, are we back? Does this sound good? Kudo, have you played Clannad? I am 3 routes into the game, and I get so emotional from the game. I love it so much. I haven't played Clannad. I have a friend who's obsessed with the show, but I haven't actually played this sim. I think the last sims I played were Toradora and Oreimo. I think those are the last ones I played, and then I sort of put down sims for a while. I'd like to, though. Kudo-kun, how much do you like Gurren Lagann? On a scale of 1 to 10, maybe a 5 or a 6. I didn't get super into Gurren. I think I got like 6 or 7 episodes in, and then I just sort of lost interest. Like, it's a pretty decent show, and, you know, it's something that I would definitely watch if it were just on TV, but it's not something that I feel really compelled to go and watch. Where can you get Toradora? I played the PSP version. I play a lot of PSP games because PSP is a really underrated system with a lot of great games, especially if you're a filthy pirate who hacks. Let me show you guys the only place that you need to go when it comes to getting games for your stuff, right? So this place here, nicoblog.org, is like my Bible for games. It's such a good site. Right here, let me just hit up the PSP ISOs. Holy cow, I didn't even realize there were so many now. Jesus. But anyways, this guy's great. He makes this place where you can sort of go through and collect a bunch of translated games and play them here. Let me see if I can pull up Toradora. It should be right here, maybe. Ah, come on, please, please. Toradora Portable, English patched. This is a really good game. I really enjoyed it. As far as dating sims go, this is probably one of my favorites for the PSP. Mr. B, can I buddy fight you? Of course you can. Let me get you on the list. You got a Vita? You can get these on the Vita too. You just have to be willing to hack the thing, which isn't too bad nowadays, I'd say, if you're into that kind of thing. Did this ever get finished? 100, 100. Close. Oh, we're so close. Oh, but this is really old. Nah, this project probably got dropped. God, I was so excited for this game when I heard it was coming out. And the fact that there was just absolutely no chance of this coming out in English devastated me back in the day. But that's okay. We find ways to move on. And Koji's ready. Yeah, I got you, Koji. We're just sort of looking at dating sims. So what should I use? Does anybody have a request for a deck they would like to see? The first deck of the new year. I could go back and play the good old Haruhi waifu deck. I could play the Kirito's Magic Markers deck that sometimes works. I could play my my Nyanta deck right here. I could play the Dead-Eyed Sayaka build that I used to teach people how to build decks back in the day. We could use Saber waifu, if anybody's interested in seeing that again. QQ till you QQ. It's always a fun one. What are we feeling, guys? Alright, we got Keys. We got a Kirito. We got Nyanta. What's this about Haruhi? Haruhi is my waifu. Even though, I will admit, Taiga from Toradora is like, she's sort of my side chick, but nobody tell Haruhi, because Haruhi is the jealous type. I feel like I'm talking weird today. Am I talking with a bit of a lisp? Have you made any decks in the past few months? No, I really haven't. I think the only deck that I've made is a Star Wars deck, and I can't play with the Star Wars deck because they can't put the site, they can't put the cards up here on the site because Disney'll have them. Why must you lewd the lolly? It's not necessarily lewd, okay? Marriage is a beautiful thing. I don't want you sexualizing the idea of marriage, good sir. It's more than the sex. It's the love. It's the cherishing. My melatonin pills are kicking in, so I'll be off to get some sleep. Been awake for 48 hours? Yeah, go get some sleep, dude. I'll see you later, Vendel. We'll have to play some League or something. But would you smash that, lolly? I can neither confirm nor deny these allegations. So everybody said something a little bit different. We'll play the Natsu deck, because I really don't play the Fairy Tail deck very often. No, a deck I should put in here that would be really fun is the old Urza waifu deck. Urza waifu's a lot of fun to play. Put you back on the list for Naruto? Yeah, for sure. I will. We might hit a little bit of lag here. Whoops. I accidentally opened my my Sony Vegas. Oh no, please stop. I'm not making a video right now. Gosh darn it. Vegas has such a weird setup. Like, it has to go through the entire setup process before I can actually close the stupid thing. No, don't load. No. Okay, we got him. Oh, right. That's why we never play this deck, because some of the cards aren't translated. Well, rip. Have you tried out Caster Chronicles? No. No idea what Caster Chronicles is. Let's check it out. Caster Chronicles. Wait a second. Hold on. Is this the, It's the game by the Force of Will people. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I'm actually really interested in this because it's my girlfriend really likes Force of Will, so I'm actually really interested to see what Caster Chronicles is like. Is it bad that I have both Piano Man and Rocket Man stuck in my head? That's a little weird. I mean, they both have man in the title, but other than that, they shouldn't have very much in common at all. Are you just thinking about men? Because that's very, very strange. Ah. Oh, wait. We're rolling 12-sideds? Ah. Ha! Should have just rolled a 6-sided dice. Because with that 12-sided dice, I have the advantage. Alright, let's see what we're looking at. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so we're gonna throw away this, and yeah, we'll throw away this too. And while he's doing that, I'm just gonna hit this. What are we playing? Oh no. Ah, ship girls. Nicht good. Guessing he's not very happy. A little bit of a tell there. Might need to get a little offensive in the beginning of the match. All in all, I'm actually not too upset with our hands. We ended up with a Brainstormer. We don't have anybody to attack with, but our level 1's looking pretty good, so that's something. I knew Kudo was part of the Low gang. You got me, dude. You got me. I cannot get enough of that Logan Paul, man. Just so good. Run around, steal some cameras, yell, "What are those?" Alright, so I'm guessing we're good. I'm gonna go ahead and draw. Get rid of you. No. Direct for... Starting strong. Oh. Of course we got the cancel. Gosh darn it. Okay, I remember what most of these do, so we should be good. This is a 2k1 soul. That's really easy. 1k1 soul. That's easy. I don't really remember what you do, and that's a shame because you're the only card in my hand that isn't translated. No. Why this? Why this? It's okay. We can look it up. Really? Does he really not have a play at all? This is what you get. This is what you get for playing Ship Girls, okay? You can't do this to me. You can't play Ship Girls into me and expect not to be punished by God. I really don't want to get rid of him. Might get rid of a climax. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. A little bit of a risky move here, but it'll be fine. Could drop them for some easy attackers. Drop this. I mean, he doesn't have a level 0 play, so I don't really see a reason to rush him through. Might starve him a little bit. Just to see what I get. Need 2 characters for this, so let's go nah. None. Zip. Zilch. Nada. Direct attack. 4. Oh, that's weird. Just like my field. Yeah, buddy. I'm telling you, dude. You play the Ship Girls, you get sunk. It's just how it goes. What do I want? No? No. Not holder type. What is this again? No. Sorry, I don't really remember the names of some of these, so it's throwing me off a little bit. That's the one I want. There we go. Need to keep this organized. Put this to the bottom. Oh, neat. Well, he canceled. No, he didn't. Never mind. I don't know why I thought that was a climax for a second. I'm dumb. I'm really dumb. Nobody listened to me. Oh, hey, why did everybody change their names? Hold on a second. Anime distraction. Were you... Alejandro? Gosh darn it. And by the way, yes, I should have room for another opponent. Peter! Peter. Okay, I forgot everybody's names. Alrighty. We're in this, boys. And also, I will not respect the ship lollies, okay? I hate the ship lollies. Even though I like the game, I don't like them in this. Wow, he is really starved. That's insane. It's gonna be one of those days. So, nah. I actually don't have a red to drop my climax with. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Need to drop one more thing. It's like you versus Shioko, only reversed. Yep. Yep. I remember. That was an epic duel, man. We ended up having a duel where I was trying to make Kirito work, and I just couldn't play anything for like 2 levels. It was so bad. If we take advantage of this starving a little bit, what we can do is push him into level 2 a lot faster than he's supposed to. Because what'll happen is I'll take him and I'll push him past level 1 this turn and push him really far past. And then if he clocks to draw, then next turn I'll get him to level 2 with no problem. But we'll see what happens. The goal is to get him to 1-4 though. I don't know if it's possible with what we have, but that's the goal. Because then he'll be at 1-5 next turn. If I attack with something that deals 2 soul damage, oh, it's not going to happen. Alright. Not a biggie. Would have been nice, but whatever. One, two's not great for me, but I mean, I've got stock and he doesn't, so that's good. Do you like Charlotte Weiss decks? Charlotte decks are really underpowered. They're okay, but Charlotte decks, like, it's so much work to get them to do anything. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not like they're not fun, but it's just like, it's so much effort to try and make one actually do something competitive. They're okay though. Hello, first time on live, but love your stuff. Well, thank you, Chris. Thanks. Everybody welcome Chris. That's very sweet of him. Assuming genders over here, but thank you for the support. Videos will be starting back up this weekend, so hopefully I got some more stuff for you to love. We'll see, though. I've still got some video game stuff planned. I need to get the Xenoblade 2 video out there. I need to get the first episode of Under the Radar started. And then I've also got to get the Japanese stuff started next week, too. Although I've said that so many times, don't hold me to it. There's a very, very real chance that I won't actually happen. But I would like to get the Japanese stuff started this week. Well, next week, technically. Because this weekend is going to be probably something card game related. And the Q&A that I never got done. Would love more card game related videos. Soon. The each player mills 15 cards from deck card is fun to play. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the little sister. I can't remember her name. Ayumi, I think it was. Yeah, the Ayumi decks are pretty fun to play. Would love more card game related videos. I get it all the time. I just got really into video gaming stuff, man. Last year was such a good year for video games, and this year it's going to be even better somehow. Do you guys realize that in less than a week we will have the English version of PS4 Dissidia Among Us? PS4 Dissidia, less than a week. I can barely contain the orgasm. Okay, it's right there. It's welling up from within me. It's going to be so good. I won't be able to get it on release, but on the 23rd, when I get paid, I will be getting PS4 Dissidia. And then, let's see what else. We have Monster Hunter Worlds at the end of the month. We've got DBZ Fighters coming out pretty soon. We've got Persona Cross, or whatever it's called, coming out. That's going to be great. Persona Q2 is going to be coming out this year. Kingdom Hearts 3 is dropping this year. Mark my words. It's gonna happen. Have you seen Devilman Crybaby? No, I don't know what that is. Okay. Ooh. That's a lot of damage. Okay. And we're gonna eat it. Wow. Wow. So let's go. Really need red. I don't really want to get rid of this, but we need red. If we don't have red, we're not going to be able to function. Alright. So now that this is reversed, we pay 1. It's discard a card, right? Yeah. We're going to discard Virgo. And then we get to search for a magic character. We're going to get... Actually, what does your field look like? A bunch of 1s, right? What was the name of this? Living by Instinct. Let's see if we can get more of those. So we're doing really, really well on field. Alright, this is just a dead dude. One and two. Wow. I was actually thinking about getting another one of these, but I guess I won't. Kudo fight me in Fighter Z? Dude, you don't want any of this, man. You don't want that Trunks Gohan vibe. Probably Trunks Gohan Android 18 or 17. Whichever of the two. 7K fronts. We take those twos, right? Okay. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. How much are you again? Okay, good stuff. Not really what I wanted to see. Let's see. What do I even want to get rid of now? I guess I'll get rid of one of these. Okay, not great, but we'll play through. Let's see. How do we want to play this? I'm gonna play this, and then we'll go moi, and I go So I get plus 2k, that'll be 5,000. That doesn't matter. And plus 500, so 5,500. If I can just make them a little bit stronger. I'm trying to think. Alright, so 7,000 because of this. 5,500. I can insta-reverse that. I think I can step over that if I use this. Which I'm okay with. Okay. So... what's your name? Roball. Roll effects. Gonna go ahead and pay 1. I mean, I could play this, but I'm not going to get the effect if I do, so let's not do that. Alright, and hypothetically, I should be able to stand over this because of this. Plus 1,000 plus 1 soul. Go ahead and attack for that sweet, sweet 5,000. And... gosh darn it. That's actually not good. That's not good at all. Oh no, we're gonna be playing 2 climaxes down if I don't do something. And of course it was cancelled. That would have been pretty sweet actually if it hadn't gotten cancelled. Alright, so the idea here is we're hopefully going to get some free damage off of this, and I should be able to push him into level 2, because right now he's actually in a really good spot, because obviously, ship girls. Fronts 3,000. Are you hitting me right now? For 2. Door. What do I even want? Give me Loki. Low-key about to lose my mind. More like it. I don't know why I did that. God, that's so freaking gross, dude. Now we have an important question to ask ourselves. Do we waste the resources bringing Natsu back to life so that we get 2 more climaxes in our deck? Or do we save it so we can drop 2 Lokis next turn? Alright, it's really not a right answer to this. It's either I get a really, really good field next turn, or I get deck consistency when I deck refresh. And I really don't know which one I want. You know, it's a little more reckless, but I think I'm actually going to sacrifice the deck consistency. I don't want to. I really don't want to, but I have an opening for a really, really good hand if I do. Alright, well, let him die, let this go, and I'm done. This guy goes to memory. Gosh darn it. Oh, this is insane. Please, never do what I do. Make a sub-tournament. Yeah, make a sub-tournament for the whole 2 other people who are going to get this game. Alrighty, Imperial. Thank you again for stopping by. And Chris, thank you also for stopping by. And Peter is on the list for Weiss Schwarz. So how are we gonna get out of this? Oh, gosh darn it. I mean, on the bright side, at least we're getting rid of some cards in here. That should help with our consistency a little bit, but it's not going to do enough. And I don't have another turn. I'm definitely going to deck refresh during his next attack. See, if I had an extra turn, then this would actually be really good for me, because then I could get rid of these just as I'm deck refreshing, and I wouldn't lose any consistency, and I'd be able to pull off the good play, but in this turn, it's not going to happen. There's just no way. No player would let this go unpunished. Gonna be down half of my climaxes, dude. Half. But yeah, like I was saying before, it's really cool that so many people showed up. I actually figured nobody would realize that I was streaming. So what would happen is I would just sort of play around with like 2 or 3 people, and then the stream would end in like 2 hours. But it didn't happen that way. It actually turned out that a lot of people are watching right now. Comparatively. Okay, 10 is comparatively really good, considering normally it's been like 5 people or so. So having 10 people at once is actually really nice. Double digits, baby. I might be able to make something happen with this. Because this would at least save me 1 card. Which is okay. But it would also stop me from doing this. At least not as efficiently. Alright, what are we dealing with? Stage. So it's a 9,000 until I end my next turn. Okay. Watashi date. Kanji, 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 kanji desu. Yarimasu. Kikuzuki? What do you do? Will zero input it in your opponent's waiting room. Of course you do. Why wouldn't the ship girls have an effect that just instantly blows up level 0s? I'm pretty sure she comes in the starter deck, if I remember correctly. Welcome back, Token. Also, your kiddo Deddy here would like some ice cream. Oh boy. I have seen enough hentai this year to know where this is going. Is it worth it? Oh. Um, it's fine. Let it happen. Three, four, five, six, seven. Let's go. Gotta go green. And I don't care if Concole's not run competitively anymore. I still hate it. Gosh darn it. When Concole came out, they gave Concole everything. They made Concole the golden child of Weiss Schwarz. It was so unfair back in the day, man. It's just way too many options. I wish they hadn't given Token Ronbu to Vanguard, because I love Vanguard, but I would have loved to have had a Token Ronbu set here in Weiss. Holy cow, we might be able to make it through. Can we do this? Can we pull it off? Gotta see how many cards we flip with this next one. If we only flip 2 cards with this next attack, we might actually be able to do this. I was expecting a climax hardcore, but it looks like it didn't happen. Well, now it's Attack on Titan. That's the Star Child in Sword Art Online. I'll actually give you Sword Art Online gets way more sets than it deserves. Oh, snap. We can do this. Okay. All right. I am all hyped again. Gotta sit up for this one. The real plays are about to begin. And yeah, Sword Art Online gets way too many cards. Like, it's like they did the Concole thing, but they stretched it over like a 3-year period. So instead of giving like a 200 card set to Sword Art Online immediately, it was like they gave them a really decently sized set, and then they just kind of keep adding like 50 more cards every few months. Oh my god. Okay. So we draw, and we don't clock. We have 1 card left, so we're gonna do this. Effects. Into memory. And this one. Oh, I got rid of the wrong one. I should have kept the other one. Gosh darn it, I messed up. It's okay though, we're gonna play through. I can do this, and then go whoppa. That's what we're gonna do. Love Live as well? Yeah, you know, I did notice that Love Live gets a lot of stuff too, but Love Live kind of makes sense, I think. Because Love Live is just like such a waifu thing, you know? You've got the teen pop idols, and they've all got like these different personalities and outfits, and their entire job is just to be as cute as humanly possible. So I kind of get it, but Sword Art Online gets a lot of love in this game. They give them stuff all the time. They did that with Milky Holmes, if I remember correctly. Doesn't Milky Holmes have like 5 sets? And then the dreaded shuffle. Oh, I forgot to use the trick. Somebody actually showed me a really neat trick here. I think it might actually have been Koji. Where you just use your discard pile as your, gosh darn it. Why didn't I think about it? So, there's a trick here, right? Where instead of doing this bullcrap, if you just keep your, waiting room face down, then you can shuffle your waiting room and use it as your deck, so you don't have to do this nonsense. And I forgot to do it. It's been too long. Oh god, of course it's a door trigger. Playing Blade and Soul while listening the stream and rendering a video. Yeah, good times. I miss Blade and Soul. Man, I need to get back into Blade and Soul. Blade and Soul was good times. I don't care what anybody says. It's funny, back when Blade and Soul came out, I actually saved up for like a year, and I ended up buying the Founders pack. So I've got a bunch of Founders stuff, and it feels good, man. Feels good, and I don't regret any of it. I honestly think Blade and Soul is like probably one of my favorite current gen MMOs. The only thing that holds it back is it's really tedious to get ults up, and some of the missions and stuff are a little. They're a little grindy. I mean, I know it's an MMO, but it's even more grindy than a lot of other MMOs that I played recently. So this is getting plus 1,000. Side. It'll get that -2, but we'll see if we get anything off of this. Excuse me. I'm rewatching Scott Pilgrim and I forgot how much I love that movie. Actually, when it comes to Scott Pilgrim versus the World, when I first saw it, I couldn't stand it. I actually thought it was a really, really bad movie. Funny looking back on it now, because now I love the movie, but I figured out what my problem with it is. I really don't like Scott Pilgrim as a character. Like, he might be better in the comics. I haven't read the comics, but, like, Scott Pilgrim is just not a fun character to watch. He's such a douchebag the entire movie. It actually hurts my enjoyment of the movie. Everyone around him is kind of okay. Like, there are some pretty douchey people, but like the other characters are fine. It's just Scott Pilgrim as a protagonist makes me not like Scott Pilgrim versus the World. But if I ignore that fact, or if I at least acknowledge that fact, then I actually quite enjoy Scott Pilgrim. It's got some really awesome fights, and it's got some neat stuff going on for it, like really nice video game references. The effects that they use are really nice. I don't know how true to the source material they are, but I will say that I was interested in reading the comics after I watched the movie, which is a good thing. And yeah, it's good times. I just don't like Scott Pilgrim as a character. And I hate the theatrical ending. The idea of Scott ending up with Ramona Flowers at the end of Scott Pilgrim versus the World actually makes me rage. Because it's such a bad message. I like the idea of him ending up with knives a lot more. Because it's like he comes to terms with the fact that he's kind of a douche. And then at the end of the movie, they just kind of pull out, oh no, she's the one you wanted all along. Just go. Go get her. Go get her, Scott. And just kind of happens. And it feels really awkward and weird. And they disappear into the door. And it's just not good. Nicht good. Nicht good. Cancel. I'm playing Blade Dancer, and they are broken cute. Blade Dancers are pretty awesome, yeah. Then again, I mean, let's be real here, okay? I cannot remember the name of the race, but that entire race of lollies, all of them are adorable. I mean, it's really hard to play anything else once you start playing them. Although I think my favorite is actually just the Blade Master, like a Jin Blade Master, because like you have that block and you have a counter attack, and like Blade and Soul is just actiony enough to make me really appreciate the actually like timing your blocks and stuff. It's a little difficult because the internet here isn't that great, so I do end up with a little bit of lag, but when I'm playing PvE stuff, for the most part it's good enough. Like if I see somebody charging an attack, I feel really good when I like go into a block and then counter with a stab and like sort of dance around a little bit. It's fun. I like them. I like assassins, of course, because I like being invisible and messing dudes up. Let's get rid of this. It's really not that important anymore. This is fine. I don't actually remember what Parfum does. Parfum. Search. Wait, what? SE10. What? This is the wrong one. Awkward? Was there really that many sets? Jesus. Okay, just give me a second here. We got this. I just need a second. This is wrong too. Well, this is awkward. Okay, alright. We'll just search the entire thing real quick. See what comes up. Maybe the English version will come up for me? Ah, here we go. Okay. The English version is... Control F each. Oh, and of course I can't look at the bigger version. This is actually giving me cancer. What the heck? Okay. Just one more second here, okay? Just need one more second. We're gonna go into here and see if it shows up. It's not that one. It's... Okay, got him. Got him, boys. Okay, if it gets reversed, pay 1, remove from game. Okay, we got this. It's a good effect. It's the one we're gonna use. So now, we're gonna shuffle them around a little bit like this, because I should still be stronger. I am. And I don't think I need anything else, honestly. I think we're just gonna go in. Hey, Eric came back. Hey. Oh. Oh. Yes. There's a possibility I can finish it with this attack. Right now I'm at 3. If I get something with a soul icon, it'll be at 4. And that could... Oh, for 4. This might be the game. Escalators, escalators, escalators. Escalators. Come on. Escalators, escalators, escalators. Yes! Take that, Concole. Whew. I'm going to take that as a victory for one of the times I know I lost against them like 4 or 5 years ago. Back when they were really, really, really big. Ooh. Always feels good to sink the ships, man. Always feels good to sink the ships. Even though I do feel really bad for that opening. If the opening weren't so bad, he would have stood a way better chance. Because I would have been level 3 a lot sooner too, and I wouldn't have had as much of a hand. Kirito has been avenged. He has. Until Koji busts out the Shioko deck again. Oh no, whoops. What am I doing? I just need to end the game. Kirito can rest in peace. Some people think Weiss is gonna die soon. What do you think about that? I don't think Weiss is gonna die. I honestly don't think Weiss has the capacity to die, if we're being completely honest. Because Weiss makes Bushiroad so much money, and it's such a free, like, advertising vehicle for any new anime that comes out. There are fans out there who will legitimately spend upwards of $150 getting a half-naked card of their waifu. Like, if you tried to build a Rem and Ram deck for Weiss Schwarz, those level 3 Rems go for insane amounts of money. And I'm not even talking about, like, the really waifu'd out ones, man. Like, there is a legitimate Rem card. One sec. I'm gonna switch back over here. We're gonna look at this. There is a legitimate Rem card of, like, her in a wedding dress. And it's one of the sluttiest things I've ever seen. It's so good. Go here. Re-0. It's here in the starter deck. It's not Lonely Night. It has something to do with marriage within the name. Does it? Am I wrong? Is it this one? It's not Adorable Light. Although that's a really good waifu card too. It's not Lonely Night. Another one. Yep. Not Maid. Pure White Bride. Alright. Check this out, right? We're going to look this up real quick. See if we can get a nice zoomed in photo of this. Alright. So my chick here, yeah? Well, not mine per se, but here we are with Rem. On her wedding day, she shows up in a bikini top, and if you look real close here, right? So the string right here is actually thinner than like any other string on the cloth. They've got like the ruffles here, and of course, as you do on your wedding day, you show up in a mini skirt that's shorter than the underwear you're actually wearing, and the underwear you're wearing is like a string bikini kind of thing that looks like a thong. Everybody wears string bikini thongs on their wedding day. I mean, I'm not knocking it. This is good marketing right here, but I'm just saying, man, like, this right here is the reason I don't think Weiss will ever actually die. Because there's always going to be the next anime that comes out that has that next waifu that you just have to get the card sleeves for. Are they here? Let's check it out. Rem card sleeves. Of course they are. Because why wouldn't they be, right? You come here, and even though it's only like $7 in Japan, there's going to be companies that come here, buy these out, and there's going to be there's going to be these on the shelves of like small card shops and stuff for like $25, and someone's going to see them and buy them, and they're going to buy even more of them. And then of course you've got like you got these here. You've got like all these different kinds of styles. You've got this that I probably shouldn't be showing on YouTube. Whoops. But anyways, yeah, like the collectible aspect for Weiss Schwarz is way higher than any other card game because of the whole waifu aspect. There's just so much to collect when it comes to like your favorite anime girl. And this is why I don't think Weiss Schwarz is going to die out. At least not anytime soon. If another card game comes along and does this better than Weiss Schwarz is doing it, then maybe. But I really think Weiss Schwarz is like the place to go if you like a character. It doesn't even have to be like a waifu. It could literally be anybody. Like Kirito. Kirito Weiss. Like, Kirito's not exactly a well-liked character. A lot of people call him a Mary Sue. A lot of people say some pretty nasty things about his show. But you know what? If you are a legitimate fan of Kirito as a character and you want to put him against other characters, then Weiss Schwarz is a game where, because of the way the game is balanced, you can run a Kirito deck. And it could be all Kirito if you want it to be. It could be half Kirito, half Asuna if this is your ship. It's just too good to collect, and the game is so balanced that even if your perfect character or perfect pairing isn't the most viable thing in the world, you can still buy it, collect for it, and play with it. It's just not going to happen. Stretch. Oh. Eric needs to be added to the list. What about Chaos? Any room for Vanguard? There might be. What we're gonna do right now is wait for Token. I'll add... I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go, Probably... We'll see. We'll see how long this Naruto game goes. Because I'm doing the Naruto thing for sure. For sure. No. I should probably get that ready too, huh? Let me just start getting some of this closed. Hit up Dex. We'll go to Naruto. Oh, right, it's in the dead games. No. Look at this, man. Dead but still getting updates. That's what I like to see. We'll just put in starter. Where are like the really classic starter decks? Oh, here we go. You don't get any more classic than the copper and silver decks, man. This was the day. Oh my god. Oh man. Such good times. We're gonna do a good old-fashioned Naruto Sasuke. Kudo, Gurren Lagann is getting a Weiss Schwarz set? I know. I know all about it. I really want to cover it when it comes out, because I think that'll be a big boost. Hey, Kudo, what are the top-tier decks for Naruto? The top-tier decks for Naruto are the mental power battle decks. They're really evil. It's mental power and revitalize right there at the top. There's very, very few decks that can stand up to them. And then outside of that, it's probably Naruto Sage decks, because Naruto Sage decks have a really broken ability that let you just cast all the most powerful jutsu in the game over and over again with almost no limit. Those are probably like the top two. Went out. So I don't know how much of that you guys heard, but the mental power, revitalize, and Naruto Sage mode are the two most powerful decks. And Token, if I remember correctly, you are a beginner and you are just learning the game. So, oh, you got a deck? All right. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll use a starter deck anyways. This one has Demon of Cloud Village in it. I think I'm going to use this one. Yeah, we'll use this one. Oh, wait, but if you have a deck, then... It's probably going to be a 50-card deck, so I think I need to use a 50-card deck to... What's this one? Oh, look! The starter deck I made for a friend of mine back in the day. Oh. Oh my god, it's so cute. But anyways. Ooh, put our serious faces on. Oh, I remember this starter. This was, what was it? Set 11? No, it would have had to have been set 12. Okay, yeah. Wait, do I remember this starter? I might be wrong. No, this was a Strutter. Because I think this was the secret rare. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm using this one. Don't know how to play at all. Perfect. Oh, you're using the plain deck? Oh, that's really awkward. It should be easy to learn with, though. Yeah, I take it back. It should be a pretty easy deck to learn with. Oh, it's got a... it's kind of a problem. It's only got 4 cards in the deck, though. Okay. You're going first. Gonna go ahead and give him first. I really like it when I'm teaching somebody a game and I give them first, because going first normally gives you a bit of an advantage, and it lets you sort of try out a turn before seeing your opponent go. Draw 6. I'm gonna go ahead and draw 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What have we got here? Okay, I got a good hand. So near. Gonna be a little quiet here because I'm gonna type out a lot of this stuff, and then I'll say what I'm typing out loud. So, for those of you who don't know how the game works, shame on you. Just kidding. There's a name, and then next to it you'll see a little shuriken marker, and it's got a number on it. Like Inabi has the number 2, and that dictates what turn you're allowed to play the card on. What you're looking for in your opening hands. Perfect. He got one. Turn you can play ninja and 1 mission and 1 client. So like I was explaining before, the number dictates what turn you can actually play the card on. Inabi can be played when my turn marker is at 2, so like 2 turns into the game after the first turn. We'll see what my opponent plays. Uh-oh. Alright, so these cards that have the sort of silver outline and all the numbers on them, they're ninjas. You can play one of them a turn. They're pretty much the main card in the deck. They're your attackers and defenders and whatnot. These cards with the blue outline are missions, and they're pretty much sorceries from Magic, or... I mean, I guess every card game sort of has something like this, but you get one of them a turn, and they follow the same rules, so this one can be played 2 turns after the first turn, just like Inabi. Yes. Some of these will have a 0, but it's really, really rare. Are you ever going to make a video about how to use trade cards online? I did say I was going to do that at some point, didn't I? I could very well do that, I guess. I mean, I have been using the site for a while, so making a video sort of showing how to use it might be good. Might be good. And I could probably even go into some other features too. But I'm just going to flip this up because... Oh, can I not mess with cards on his field? That's so weird. I feel like... can you flip the card, please? XD face. I want to see what it is. There we go. Alright. With 1 or less mental power, this is just team in the team. It's a really good card. Okay, so... Okay, so let me draw. Mental power is going to make this a little bit complicated, but it should still be okay. Play this. I don't really feel like attacking, so I'm done. Deck if it isn't. By the way, if my keyboard clacking gets really, really loud, just let me know. I'll see if I can figure out how to get it away from my keyboard a little bit. Or get away from my mic. Because I'm sitting pretty far away and it's still really loud to me. So the one... So when you're playing something like a mission, normally there will be like a red symbol next to the turn cost, which is the shuriken, and it means you have to put one card from your hand into the chakra area with the same element. So it's got to send one earth card to the chakra. Let's see what he sends. Yes. Cool. Okay, so top card. Okay, so the goal of the game is essentially to get your opponent to take 10... Oh, face down. So the goal of the game is to get your opponent to put 10 cards from the top of their deck into the battle reward area. Once one player has 10 of these cards in their battle reward area, they are the loser. Right here, this is a pretty powerful effect. Essentially, he's giving me one battle reward in order to draw two, which drawing two cards in Earth on the first, well, technically the second turn of the game is kind of crazy. So after you use a mission card like this, it also becomes chakra. So mission cards are a really, really great way to gain chakra, and you need chakra to play jutsus later. Jutsus are like these tide-turning cards that you can use during the battle phase. It's pretty sweet. Pretty much, you want lots of chakra so you can cast lots of jutsu. That's it. Okay, so... Alright, so what I was explaining here is basically Koharu makes this a little bit complicated because Koharu has this really unique effect that's really good, where you can actually go into mental power battles if you're fighting somebody who has 1 or less mental power. Yes. But normally, the way it works is you organize a team of up to 3 ninjas, and you can have as many different teams as you want to. The head ninja of the team uses the number on the left, and the back ninjas use the number on the right. So when Ino is the head ninja, she has a power of 1, and when she's behind a different ninja, she has a power of 3, essentially. Yes. And attack teams. How good are Uchiha's and Sasuke decks? Amazing. They're really good. To be fair, the game went on for so long that every kind of deck has some kind of playability. And trust me, the Uchihas are absolutely no different. There are lots of really, really good ways to build Uchiha decks. One of my personal favorites is an Itachi deck that makes it so that you put in play this card. It's a Susanoo card, and essentially the way it works is you can't lose through battle rewards. Which is crazy. It's kind of like playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And having a card that says you don't lose the game even if your life points are 0. So declare what? You don't. So I'm just gonna nah and so right now his power is going to differ depending on which one of these is the head ninja. If Koharu is the head ninja, then it'll be 0 plus 3 because you use the right number for ninjas on the back. And if Ino is the head ninja, then it's going to be 1 plus 0. Obviously, due to this effect, if I choose to block, then it's going to end up being a mental power battle, but for right now, it's not a mental power battle because the effect hasn't triggered because we're not actually fighting yet. So they are like Weiss, but they stopped making cards? Not really. I wouldn't really say they're like Weiss. The game went on for a really, really long time, and then it stopped. That's pretty much the end of it. I think they had like 26 or 27 different sets, so... I mean, that's really respectable for like an anime-based game. 26 to 27 sets is a lot of sets. There's a lot of cards to work through. And, you know, Sasuke, Itachi are obviously really, really good in the game. The very first Itachi that was ever released was actually one of the most sought-after cards in the entire game for, like, 4 sets, because it's really good. It's Itachi, true heir to the Sharingan, and its effect is it cannot receive damage from ninjas that don't have Sharingan. So it can literally just go out and fight whoever it wants to, and it never ever gets damaged. Unless your opponent had, like, Itachi or Sasuke or Kakashi back in the day. Me in front. Plus Goharu's 0. Alright, so total team power is going to be 1. Okay, so since I chose not to block, the attack goes through. Since the team power is less than 5, I have to give up 1 battle reward, which I did. If you have 5 or more and it goes through, then you get something called an outstanding battle reward, which means you get 2 instead of 1. It's pretty fantastic. Oh, hey, Phoenix. Man, we are so close to having everybody. We just need to get subpar and, oh what's the other one's name? Subpar and the other person that donated. I don't remember. Now you end. Okay, let's give him a second to see if he remembers to move his turn marker up. Move your turn. Okay, sweet. And I'll draw. Not bad. I really need something with 2 mental power out there, though. Gosh darn it. This is quite the pain. I kind of want to put this in play. So I will. Let's do this. This is a permanent. The way permanents work is they stay in play for a certain number of turns. Like this one has 2 turns. Every turn I'll take one of these markers off, and then when the last one goes off, then it'll disappear. Now I want to play something. I think I'll play... The problem is that's a lot of mental power, so gonna have to play it kind of careful here. Gonna go ahead and just drop Onko, because I can chump block with her and it's not gonna matter. Effects. 2, 3, 4, and then I draw 4. Still lacking a little bit of mental power, but that's okay. That's okay. I think I'm done. Stress head. No, I think... Yeah, no, it's Stress Head. Stress Head, we need him back too. If we just get Stress Head and Subpar in here, man, that would be fantastic. We'd be starting the year off right. Okay, so what have we got here? So talk to your deck. Then move that card to your hands. Cool. Oh god, this one has a lot of mental power too. Oh, mental power decks make everything so frustrating. Because I really don't know if a starter deck is really equipped to handle a mental power deck. This costs equal to X, reveal it. Target's mental power. Target a Shikamaru Nara. Search for any ninja card instead. Then draw 1 card if you searched for a female. Nice. Gonna go ahead and let him do that. I wonder what happened to the nerd boy in the trio from Boruto's dad. Actually, I don't know. I really haven't watched Boruto. I watched at the end of Naruto, and then I stopped. Then again, I don't even think I really watched to the end of Naruto. I think I'm missing like 50 episodes. Oh, right click. Did you make it to where Boruto's dad and Sakura and Sasuke fight the white MILF? No, I didn't, but I know all about it. I played through Ninja Storm 4. Click on this mouse. Well, let's okay, so Token doesn't have a way to right click, so we're just gonna do this the most awkward way possible. He's gonna pick up cards and eventually find the card that he wants and keep it and then throw the rest back. It's the only way I can think of to do it without right clicking. Ninja Storm 4 is really fun. Good eye. Good eye, Alex. Ninja Storm 4 is really good, but I think Ninja Storm 3 is still my favorite in the series, just because, don't get me wrong, the boss fights in 4 are really, really spectacular, but I think Ninja Storm 3 is from an era of Naruto that I liked more. My chicken's almost ready too. Nice. God, I cannot wait to eat. Jutsu hat. Oh gosh darn it, I hit my thing again. No! Oh, he can't shuffle. That's right. That's gonna get really, really awkward. Well, I mean, we'll just have to deal through. This is just about teaching him anyways. Is kinda sorta got a stall. Okay. So, since it's 5... There we go. Probably drop appearance next turn. Should be good to go. Oh, hey Logan. Welcome back. Yeah, we're just sort of slowing down a little bit, playing a bit of Naruto, teaching this dude how to play the best card game of all time. You know, as we do. Alright, so he said he's done. Gonna give him a second to move his turn counter up, see if he remembers. Hopefully he does. Turn the 3. Turn marker up once. You do that every time you end. God, this card is so freaking cute. It's way cuter than the actual Isarabi. Isaribi. Isaribi. That's such a weird name. But anyways, the original Isa card isn't quite this cute. This one's adorable. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and sack her off to play appearance, and then I can use Zaku's effect. I can't tell if Token's still paying attention or not. There we go. Cool. Just gonna draw. See what we get. Oh. Okay. So this loses a token. That's a good card. We're gonna drop this. Get rid of this. This gets 3. Alright, let's throw this back. And I get 4. And then I draw an extra. I don't think I have anything to play this turn now, though. Gosh darn it. Okay. I think we're gonna have to wait. Hopefully I get something next turn. Gosh darn it. I'm done. Pop. Hey Kudo, I don't suppose you've kept up with the last 2 sets in MLP, have you? The most recent set gave Yellow a stupid broke friend that makes an Alicorn deck maybe competitively viable. We were actually just talking about that. Not that card in particular, of course, but we were talking about the latest MLP set and how I was thinking of maybe going back and doing a review of it. Which I might. We'll see. It's sort of low priority right now. I want to go back and do a couple of new Weiss videos, and I also need to get some new card games covered. Like, people have been asking me for ages to cover the new Dragon Ball Super card game, and I just haven't done it yet. And I really, really need to. So that's probably priority numero uno. No. Oh man, does this Sasuke really not have any mental power? That sucks. Teams do damage to the showdown or remove it from the... Wait a second. Ninja battling against this team receives any damage during the showdown. After damage is applied, even if that damage is reduced to 0. Nice. Oh, what have we got here? Battle phase. If your tournament power is 8 or more, you can draw 1 card. And it is. Nice. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. Do you have a... Gotta see if they want to play a jutsu, because you never know. Sometimes there are jutsu that do other things, like pull ninja that aren't involved in battle into battle, or other kinds of things, letting you draw cards and whatnot. Okay, Okay, so when you're losing a battle by 5 or more, and I'm losing by 6, the head ninja just takes 2 damage. I can use her effect to search through for... Where are you, Orochimaru? There you are. Sakura is fine. Oh well. Why'd he kill Sakura? Sakura's still alive. Nothing bad happens to her. She's good. That's a really good Sakura, though. Essentially drawing a card every turn if you're deploying nothing but mental power 2 or more ninjas. Good Okun, why is MLP not in the description? I don't know. I'll fix it later. Who is your roommate? Some guy. I live with 2 dudes. I don't really know either of them that well. Alicorns was the first real deck that I built in MLP, and oh, I meant she was dead. No, I didn't mean she was dead. The new Princess Celestia day shift friend makes the deck stupid. Move 3 to 4 power friends to each problem for free after a multi-problem face-off. Nice. Good Okun, would you be able to teach me how to play Vanguard? Not on stream. Honestly, I think after this I might have to call it quits. I need to get dinner prepared, and at some point I need to sleep. There is a chance that I might come back and do another stream tomorrow, but we'll see. I'm always happy, though, to anybody who doesn't know, I'm always happy to play against you guys off stream. All you have to do is get a hold of me on Facebook or Skype, maybe Discord if my Discord's on, though it's not often on. Facebook is the most reliable way to get a hold of me. If you just message me on Facebook and I happen to have some free time, then I don't mind playing against you guys or teaching you guys or talking to you guys. It's a lot easier there too, because here on stream I have to sort of talk and keep up some audience interaction, and I have to pay active attention. But if I'm just like typing on Facebook, then I don't have to do any of that stuff, so it's a lot easier to get a hold of me. Alright, let's draw. Oh man, this is such an unfortunate hand. Let's see. I could... I mean, I guess I'll just drop another one of these. 4, 5, 6, 7. I think max hand size is 6, so I gotta get rid of something. We'll charge this. Does this deck have more than one Orochimaru? I sure hope it has more than one Orochimaru, because I'm going to be very, very sad if it's only got one. It's only got one. Nice. What a meme. I was not prepared for this. We don't want to play off stream, we want to play on stream for that temporary internet fame. Yeah, dude, you got it. About 100 or so people watch these streams after they go up, so you'll get a whole 100 people that'll see your name. Give me 1 second and I'll get that Facebook to you guys. .com/ I just have to go to me, right? Also, for anybody who isn't a part of it, we do have a special chat just for the people who play on the stream. So if you're interested in that too, be sure to check that out, and we'll give you an invite. It's pretty good times. Like, it's kind of dead right now. We don't really talk. Kind of like the the Kudo-kun Secret Fan Council. That doesn't really get a whole lot of attention now because I don't really talk about it very much. Or on it very much, I should say. I kind of dropped the ball with that whole thing, but we'll see if we can get it up and going this year. The year just started. It's fresh. We can do this. Let me just... no. And I get to draw a card from appearance. Okay, let's see here. Really need to get something with mental power out there. Do you have mental power? Itachi doesn't have mental power either. Oh, Orochimaru has mental power. Okay. Let me think for a second. Oh, that's just a team of nothing, really. Feel like he's got a little too many cards in his hands. It's okay. Apparently it doesn't work. Really? That should be it. Somebody double check and see if it works. Okay. So this is a token. Turn 4. I can play one of these. Not really sure how I want to handle this. I mean, I guess I'll play him so I can start sort of popping off soon. It's this ninja's team receives any damage as a showdown. Nice. That's actually a pretty decent card. I wasn't paying too much attention to it before, but it's really good. I kind of want to play both of these guys here. This team wins a victory or an outstanding victory. Reveal a top card. You're not that important. I'll go ahead and trash you. It's got ambush, so I can play it later if I really need to. Block here and do that. What would you be? 0, 1. Nice. That's not bad at all. Okay. I'm done. Okay, just gotta hold him at bay. Sorry, guys. But on the bright side, at least I'm noticing quick enough in the chat that we're not going like 20 to 30 minutes without sounds. Gotta see if I can make something happen this turn. Just might be able to. Need to move this around. 1, 2, and 3. So team target is unaffected by the effects of your opponent's ninja. This turn. I mean, I don't really have anything past that. I can't use this. Because this blocks all of it. Okay. Worth a shot, though. Worth a shot. So whenever a ninja takes 1 damage, they're injured. So instead of being a 6-2, you'll see that there are some numbers on the side. You tap Sasuke, and he uses his 2-0 now instead of his 6-2. He also loses his effect text. The only exception to this rule is sometimes you'll see an effect text that says valid next to it. Valid means that the ninja gets their effect even if they're injured. In this case, I don't have it though. Okay, so I'll draw, lose this. Oh, gosh darn it. Yep. Definitely could have used this. It's all good though. It's turn 5. What do we have? Let's go ahead and get him out here. In Vanguard, can I call the G zone the G spot? Oh snap. What a meme. What a meme. I mean, if they know what you're talking about, they don't care, then yeah. I'm actually pretty guilty of that myself. It's pretty nice. New cards get done, they hit the G spot, you know. I also think it's pretty funny that they're called G units. Because, you know, it's literally the name of a celebrity. How many teams can attack in one turn? 3. 3 teams can attack. Alright, so what have we got here? 6, 7, 8, 9, and 9. 2 teams of 9. Alright, these duders, they're dead. For sure. How many cards in your deck? 29? Oh boy. So I'm not going to be counting on any sort of deck outs. Sasuke, which is the trump card of the deck, is currently dead. Just gotta hope Itachi can pull it out, man. You'll redeem me one day? Good. Good. Oh, not bad, not bad. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and drop him. I've got a power of 8 because of this. So I could do this, and I've got a power of 9. Might be getting somewhere. You know, come to think of it, I've also got a power of 9 if I do this. Yeah, that's a lot smarter. Mental power's still too low, though. You Lucia him to Tartarus? Go for it, man. I'm telling you, there are a lot of really good Uchiha cards. Let me just card search real quick. Uchiha. Oh man, some of these are adorable too. Aww. Aww. Oh god, the memories. Oh, there's so many memories flooding back all at once. that card. So this is platooning. It's a little bit like polymerization or something, I guess. If you have one of the ninja listed in play already, then you can take that ninja and move it to the chakra area, and then put in this card, which is pretty much that ninja plus another ninja. It's sort of like upgrading a bit. So instead of just being Shikamaru, now it's Shikamaru and Asuma. Alright, so let's see what happens. Why did Naruto die? I mean, it just wasn't making any money anymore. I mean, I guess it got a little bit stale. All games like this suffer from some sort of power creep, and admittedly Naruto did kind of hit a power creep too. So, honestly, I think it was just time to call it. Like, they couldn't make the cards much more powerful than they already were. The tournaments weren't doing as well. It had been around for 26 sets already. Nobody really wanted to play anymore. Honestly, I think it just sort of died of old age. I wouldn't say that Naruto was necessarily, like, killed in its prime or anything. I really do think that Naruto just died of old age. Like, it just ran its course. How do platooning and teams work? Well, like I said before, platooning works when you take one ninja that's already in play that has the same name of a card that you're trying to platoon with, and you put it in the chakra, and then you put the new one in play. Like, he had Shikamaru in play, so he moved Shikamaru to the chakra, and then he got to play this in its place. Move the target into the user's team in any position. How about new? There's no way I'm letting that happen. So this is a pretty neat little thing that a lot of the Genjutsu cards have. It's oh, uh-oh. I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, so like I was saying before, a lot of the Genjutsu cards, they change the effect text of some of the stuff on the field. So, for example, the visual jutsu that Sharingan users can use is all it does is it changes the text of the card. So instead of saying move the target into the user's team, so on and so forth, the card now says the power of the user becomes 0/0. So Soccer is going to be 0/0 for using this. Still gets battle rewards though for the other team that went through. We're gonna make this work, boys. There we go. We got it. We got this. Heading off, Phoenix? Alrighty. Thank you again for stopping by. Glad this was such a chill occasion. You know, we hung out, we played one of my old childhood games. Playing some Naruto right now. Played a Weiss Schwarz match. All in all, I think the day was a pretty good day. I'll draw. Oh boy. Can I do it? Can I figure out a way to win this match? Speaking of card games, did you pull Tsukiyomi? Do you mean in real life? Mental battle? Well, you have ninjas with a combined mental power of 14 or more. Oh, snap. 4, 7, 8, 9, 12. Gosh darn it. Okay, you know, I think he's got it. I think... I don't think there's anything I can do other than drag the game out. That was my win condition. Okay, so... he's good. The point of the game was to teach him how to play, and I think he's more than learned how to play. Oh, you're memeing on me. Alright, I get you, dude. I get you. Gosh darn it. Well, anyways, a lot of people have already left. I think we're going to go ahead and just wind this down. Sorry for... wait a second. Where's my thing? Oh, weird. My OBS thing closed. Anyways, it was relatively lag-free this time, which makes me pretty happy. Really happy with how well this turned out. Hopefully I'll have something out tomorrow or Sunday in terms of, like, actual proper content that isn't just a live stream. And again, thank you all for stopping by. If anybody's on the list who didn't get a chance to play, remember you can always get a hold of me on my Facebook. The Facebook is currently in the comments. I'm sure somebody else can link you to it if you don't have it already. We've got a group chat there where people just sort of talk about stuff, and I sort of, you know, get in there, mention random stuff about my life to my fans, and we talk about card games and video games and all kinds of other stuff. So go check that out if you're interested, and yeah, gonna go ahead and get out of here. Catch you guys next time.